Hello everybody, it's time for another fun and wonderful Covert adventures. Today we are down here at the Green Cove Pond, or sometimes I've seen it referred to as the Green Cove Lake, down here in the Cherokee National Forest just outside of Tellico Plains. And after about a three-year renovation process, it is officially opened. And one thing that's actually different this year is this is actually open to everybody. This used to just be open for the elderly and disabled, but now they actually have changed it up to allow people, for everyone to be able to actually get out here. So here's a little letter they actually left up here. So this pond was created in the early 1960s, and from 62 to 64 anyone was allowed to fish it, and then in 95 to 2014, so for about 19 years, it was limited to kids who were 12 and younger, and 65 or older, or anybody with a disability. And they decided to change it up a little bit to allow everyone to be able to come out here. This is still built to handle ADA compliance, so it's really nice with what they did out here. The limit is 7, and let's see, they stock this weekly. Most of the time it's on Thursday and Fridays. They are not putting catfish in here, and you can't have any boats or anything on here as well. So there aren't any closures either. Typically when you're on this corridor, you can't fish Thursday and Fridays, but you can fish here. Actually, correction, you can't fish on Tellico River or Citico River on Thursday and Fridays. You can fish North River and Bald River on the days because those are not stocked. So anyway, so there's a nice little picnic table down here. You got trash cans, 3 designated handicap parking spots, although the rest is all available here. There's a vault toilet here and a picnic table up there, so if you want to have a picnic. But anyways, as you can remember, the old area used to have a railing. They've actually removed that this time, and this used to have that concrete, those stones and a metal cage type thing. That's all been removed. And I remember this was actually starting to slant a little bit, so they've actually rebuilt all this, dug it out, and put in a nice new sidewalk with a curve in it. And they had to replace the drainage down here, because I remember the thing actually snapped off, so you can see the pole right there. That's the dam, so the water won't get up any higher than that. So one of the biggest things that they did is they replaced the concrete pier. Again, that was those concrete, or those stones and the metal cages. That's all been removed. This is now a big floating dock, and it's a nice floating dock. It moves a little bit up and down, but it definitely is able to handle the people as they walk across it. It's not too terribly bad, not too terribly bouncy, but it is nice in the end. We'll go ahead and walk across here. We're going to surprise these people here. Something else too they actually added, this way you can actually walk almost all the way around. Up there is where the water comes in, so that's about another 200-300 feet worth of fishing area. But you can see this is nice and wide, and like I said, as I walk across it, it's not bouncing, moving up and down too terribly much. So, all right, people, you guys catching anything? It's a little different out here on this now, because this actually moves up and down. Anyway, so here's what Donnie's caught so far this time here. Some pretty nice ones. Those look like, well, this would have been drained, so I guess they all are stocked now in here, nothing natural. But yeah, they've actually included some little seats out here, which is nice, so people can kind of sit out here if they forget their chairs and stuff like that. I haven't exactly seen how busy it is yet. A lot of people have been camping out, so haven't really seen how busy it is. I'm sure it will be busy tomorrow, since tomorrow is Friday and Saturday as well. So anyways, we're gonna walk on over here to the next little part here that was added on after the renovation. So originally the railing came all the way around, and you couldn't go, there was actually a railing on the opposite side as well. But this didn't exist. They actually added this in afterwards. more than likely to add more space, since now everybody can come out here. It's got kind of the more larger rock gravel on it, so you probably definitely want to make sure you got clothes, shoes and stuff when you come out through here. This road here was constructed to allow them to get easy access in and out of the pond when it was being drained and all that. And but we'll continue on walking down through here. Some bamboo, that's not native here. Some bamboo somebody planted in here many years ago, I guess, and is growing up. And so come on over here. I gotta say, they did a really good job at, you know, making this bigger and accommodating more people. And it's kind of interesting to think of just the little tiny feeder stream that flows in here. And this is all that fills us in. I said, I wonder what this would have been like if that 7.5 inches of rain would have came through here and this pond would have been opened at the time. You can see, kind of gives you a nice little perspective. This is only a 2-acre impoundment, but you can see here where the water comes in. I'm sure there's fish and stuff that like to sit up here and up underneath the underbrush, and that would have been neat to see if there could have been a trail, but I don't think there's any way you could really make a trail to go all the way around it, because I know it's really steep angle over there. So anyways, well, that's it on this Covert adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed it and get a chance to come out here and experience this with yourself and with your family. So until next time, I'm Christopher Covert, and this is Covert Adventures.